Hey guys, Erica here from Milestone Mom, Pediatric Developmental Therapist for the Early Intervention Program. Now we are rocking and rolling. We are on video 4 of our baby sleep series. If you want to know everything that's in the series, again, you can go in the description of this video and I will actually have them listed out. There is 5 of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them. Plus a bonus video. So there's actually 6 in this series. The other way you can get to this series on baby sleep is staying on the YouTube channel, clicking on playlists, and it's going to be under baby sleep or newborn sleep. And also I have a free printable to go along with this series. So that is also in the description box. Make sure you're always checking the description box for other freebies and also anything else that I'm offering, such as paid workshops. So let's go ahead and dive in. This one is on how to establish a calming bedtime routine for your baby. I am very excited about everyone who's joined the series. I've had a lot of downloads for the free printable. I'm very, very grateful that I can give that to you. If you guys have any questions for me or if there's anything that you want to see, just make sure that you make a comment. One of the most important aspects of helping your baby sleep well through the night is establishing, you got it, a consistent, calming bedtime routine. I know I keep talking about that through this entire series, but it is so important, especially with all the sleep regression that we've talked about. Promoting a consistent bedtime is crucial. A well-structured routine helps signal to your baby that it's time to wind down and sleep, promoting relaxation, drowsiness, and eventually self-soothing, which is the place that we want to get. With the right approach, you can make bedtime a peaceful and enjoyable part of your baby's day. So in this video, like I said, we'll explore how to craft the perfect bedtime routine, including routines that promote relaxation and tips on how to help your baby fall asleep independently, which is what we're striving for. Okay, so the importance of a consistent bedtime routine. I'm going to give you 2 things. So I know I keep saying this, but babies, like adults, thrive on routine. A consistent bedtime routine provides comfort, predictability, helping them transition from the day's activities to restful sleep. By following the same set of steps each night, your baby will start to associate certain activities with sleep, making it easier for them to relax and drift off. It's important to note that routines should be consistent, but also flexible enough to adapt as your baby grows. So I have 2. Number 1, establish a regular bedtime routine. So start by setting a regular routine that works for both you and your baby and your family. Most babies do best with a bedtime between 6:30 and 8 p.m. A consistent bedtime helps regulate your baby's internal clock, which is also called circadian rhythm, and ensures they get enough rest to support healthy development. And number 2, follow the same steps each night and get into that routine. So once you have a regular bedtime in place, create a sequence of activities that you follow each night. So these activities should be calming and soothing, helping your baby to wind down and transition from playtime to sleep. Make sure you stick to this routine as closely as possible, even when traveling or during special occasions. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let me help you craft a bedtime routine. Again, these are just ideas. You have to do what works for you. So the key to a calming bedtime routine is choosing activities that promote relaxation, allowing your baby to unwind gradually. So here is a step-by-step guide to crafting a bedtime routine that works. Okay, the very first step is a warm bath. Now, a warm bath is often the first step in many successful bedtime routines. The warm water relaxes your baby's muscles, and the sensory experience helps calm their nervous system. Keep the bath short and soothing, avoiding too much stimulation like toys or splashing. A soft, gentle massage afterwards with baby lotion can enhance the relaxing effect. And if you have any questions about sensory-related things, just go to Milestone Mom YouTube channel and search for sensory. And then after the warm bath, I want you to change them into their pajamas. Change them into something comfortable. Choose breathable fabrics such as cotton and make sure they're appropriate for the room's temperature. If the baby sleeps in a sack, this is the time to put it on. It can also offer warmth and coziness like a blanket while being safe for infants and newborns. Then you can dim the lights. Lowering the lights as part of your bedtime routine signals to your baby that it's time to prepare for sleep. Darkness triggers the release of melatonin, the hormone responsible for making us sleepy. You can also use a dim lamp or nightlight during the routine, but keep the lighting soft and warm to avoid overstimulation. Okay, number 4, read a story or sing a lullaby. This is the time for comfort and cuddles. Reading or singing is a perfect way to create a calm, cozy atmosphere before your child goes to bed. Choose a short, soothing book with simple words and pictures, or sing a familiar lullaby in a soft, gentle voice. These quiet activities provide comfort and reassurance, helping your baby feel secure as they drift towards sleep. And then lastly, I want you to offer a final feeding. Many babies benefit from a final feeding just before bedtime, whether that be breastfeeding or bottle feeding. Offering milk during this time can help ensure your baby is full and content before going to sleep. If your baby tends to fall asleep during feeding, try to keep them awake by gently stroking their cheek or talking softly. You'll want to aim to put them down drowsy, but awake to promote self-soothing. Okay, in addition to the steps that I just went over, there are several other relaxing activities that you can incorporate into your bedtime routine. So, the first one is gentle massage. A gentle massage using baby lotion or oil can relax your baby's muscles and promote a sense of calm. Start by massaging their arms and legs in slow circular motions, then move to their back and tummy. Be mindful of your baby's cues. If they get fussy, you may want to skip this step or make it shorter. And don't forget to turn on that white noise machine. Introducing white noise or soft calming music can create a peaceful atmosphere that blocks out any household noise that might disturb your baby. White noise machines or apps mimic the soothing sounds of the womb, while lullabies or classical music can gently guide your baby toward sleep. Now again, we kind of already talked about this, but this is the time for cuddles. Cuddles and quiet time. Sometimes all your baby needs before bed is some quiet time and some cuddling. Holding your baby in a dimly lit room with minimal distractions can help them relax and prepare for sleep. If you're trying to transition your baby to self-soothe, remember the goal is to put them down drowsy but awake. Rocking and soothing. So many babies rely on feeding or rocking to fall asleep, but over time it's important to encourage them to learn how to self-soothe. Here's how you can balance comforting your baby while helping them develop independent sleep. Feeding and sleep. It's natural for babies to associate feeding with sleep, as sucking is a soothing activity. However, if your baby consistently falls asleep while feeding, they may start to depend on it as a sleeping crutch. To avoid this, try feeding your baby earlier in the routine or gently rousing them after a feeding, so they are still drowsy but awake when you lay them down. Another thing that we could do to help put your baby to sleep is rocking and soothing. Rocking is another common way to soothe babies to sleep, but just like with feeding, it's helpful to teach them to fall asleep without it. You can gradually reduce the amount of rocking by slowing down and stopping before they fall asleep. The idea is to rock your baby until they are calm and drowsy, but place them in the crib before they're fully asleep. Number 3, last one. I want you to practice patience. Now, I know I keep talking about self-soothing a lot, so I want to give you some tips on how to transition from rocking to self-soothing. So helping your baby transition from relying on rocking or feeding to falling asleep on their own can take time, but consistency is key. Here are some strategies to make the process smoother. So I've got 3 different things. So gradual weaning. If your baby is accustomed to being rocked or fed to sleep, start by gradually reducing the amount of time spent on these activities. For instance, if you usually rock your baby for 10 minutes, try reducing it to 8 minutes, then 6, and so on, until they are no longer dependent on it to fall asleep. Number 2, introduce a comfort object. So a comfort object, such as a small soft blanket or stuffed animal, once your baby's old enough, can provide additional comfort as you transition away from rocking or feeding. This object can offer a sense of security and help your baby feel relaxed in their crib. Make sure the comfort object is safe for crib sleeping. And then the third one, practice patience. So it's important to remember that learning to self-soothe is a process, And some babies will take longer than others. So be patient and stick to your routine. There's that word again. Even if there are a few bumps along the way. With time and consistency, your baby will learn to fall asleep independently, which is exactly what we want. Now remember, establishing a calming bedtime routine is one of the most effective ways to help your baby sleep peacefully through the night. By crafting a routine that is predictable, soothing, and tailored to your baby's needs, you'll create a comforting environment that encourages drowsiness and promotes self-soothing. Whether it's a warm bath, a soft lullaby, or gentle rocking, these simple steps will help your baby feel secure and ready for sleep, leading to more restful nights for both you and your baby. As your baby grows, their bedtime routine may need to evolve, but the core principles of consistency, relaxation, and comfort will remain the foundation of peaceful nights and healthy sleep habits. Okay guys, that wrapped up video 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I might have said 3 at the beginning of this video, but we just wrapped up video 4, and then I have a couple more to do, so make sure you go check out that playlist on baby sleep. I hope these are helpful for you. I know that this is a true struggle for many parents. If you have any questions or anything that you want me to talk about, make sure that you ask that in the comments below. And don't forget to go snag your free resource that goes along with this series that we're doing on baby sleep. It can be found in the description below. And as always, I appreciate you, and I will actually see you in the next video.